do live. Oh, hello everyone. What day is it? Thursday.
Yeah.
It's a worry. And I'm like, what day is it? What day is it? It's Thursday, and I'm here with the fabulous Laura. So when you watch this, when you join, come and say hi. Say hi in the comments. Let us know that you're here. We've been doing lots of lives actually in the last couple of the weeks because we just love having you guys come on and like tell your story, because me and Donna can just sit and ramble on, right? And people can hear us saying how everything's so fantastic. But the power is in when we get you ladies on and you come and share your story. It's just like showing everyone what's possible. So
yeah, I mean, you know, working with you two, my life is just exactly how it was a year ago, right?
It's totally the same. Laura joined just last April. Well, came on Selling with Certainty and Soul last April. Then's been in our elite program for the last year. Now she's signed up to be a mind coding practitioner, and everything's just the same, isn't it? Nothing's changed.
Totally. Same old, right?
Because remember, you set your goal for like 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, and I realised actually last night when I was thinking about this that it's actually quicker than I thought, because we had that call at the beginning of the May. So it was even quicker. Because in our first ever one-to-one, you said to me, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to live in the countryside. I want to have land for my rescue animals. I want to do all this stuff. And you were like, so when's that going to be? And I'm like, I don't know. And you were like, 5 years? And I was like, yeah, 5 years, maybe 3 to 5. That feels doable, maybe. And yeah, something happened. Some spark was lit somewhere. That conversation seemed to light the blue touch paper. And yeah, so from saying that out loud to Cheryl at the beginning of May. And at this point, my old house, hadn't thought about selling it, hadn't done anything. Had an estate agent come around and value it at the end of June. Didn't really think much more of it. Thought, you know, be a little while before we go on the market, as you do. 1st of July, even though I wasn't on the market, she did a viewing on the house, and they put in an offer on the Monday, and I rejected it because it was a cheeky lowball. And then, like, for the rest of that month, I was like, I was having solar panels fitted, and they kept ringing me up going, can we come and take the photos? And I'm like, no, not unless you're selling with like some freaking climbing frame or something, because it's not ready, so no. And then at the end of that month, she phoned me again. And again, I'm getting ready to kind of go, no, can't do the pictures yet. Scaffolding's still here. And she was like, they want to make you a different offer. And I was like, okay. And the number she said was the number I had in my head. Sorry, the cat's now trying to join in.
I love the cat loves the new house.
The cat does love the new house. And she's like, the number she said was the number I had in my head. And it was really funny because she'd obviously psyched herself up to tell me because it was lower than what they thought the valuation was going to be. And as soon as she says the number, I'm like, he can have it. And she didn't hear it, right? And so she's carrying on going, I know it's not what we were thinking of putting it on for, and I know this and the other, but we had all these lovely houses and they're just not selling right now, and I really think you should give it some consideration. I'm like, you can have it. And she carries on again. I'm just like, stop talking.
You can have it.
You can have it. You've sold the house. And she was like, what?
Oh.
And then, so obviously then I'm kind of like not panicking, but needing to get my arse in gear to get myself moved. And I realized as well when I was chatting to someone else, because the actual bit from me putting in the offer to me moving felt like it took forever because the solicitors had all sorts of issues and stuff. It didn't. I viewed here on the 2nd of October.
Wow.
And I got the keys on the 14th of December.
That is quick.
It's still rapid.
Rapid. So you decided, yeah, you said you declared in May you would like to have a sanctuary somewhere for all of your animals that you take in. That was
issues.
that was just a decision in the May. By the December, you'd sold your house, realised you already had a sanctuary, then moved to a new sanctuary in a dream property, like by the end of the year. So it was actually 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good going.
It's not too shabby, in fairness. And I think it was like I said, that fire somehow got lit. And once that had been lit, there was no going back. And that was a proper deep down. I remember on one of the sessions in Selling with Certainty and Soul, you did a visualization exercise think about what it's going to look like, what it feels like, what she's doing. And I actually caught myself the other night on the field doing exactly all of those things. And I'm just like, I am her. Oh my God, I'm already that person. So yeah, and I think that's partly why when you guys did your introduction to doing this mind coding practitioner thing, I was just like, yeah, I'm in. Like, as soon as it was mentioned, you saw my response in the group chat. Like, it was just like, yes, now where do I sign up? Me. And because that's the thing, right? And I think some people may just think of it like it's only for coaches or it's only for whatever, but I'm not a coach. I do training and stuff within my business, but I think for me as a leader, as a business owner, as someone who values self-development, because for me there's nothing worse. Like, I also know that whatever got me to here isn't going to get me to there.
Yeah.
So that bit's been great. And it's so how do I do the next steps? And I think the skills and the tools that you guys have used with us, and is obviously what you're going to be training us more in, is gonna blow the bloody doors off, frankly. So
blow the fields up, the acres and acres and acres of land that you've got. We're just going to blow it up.
Preferably when the dogs aren't running around on them.
No, in a safe way.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. Yes, and that's so good. You're a business owner, you're a leader, you're a personal development junkie. You're not a coach. You might not ever want to be a coach, but this program is about Claire Dar, who I was talking to the other day, said like it's an upgrade. You're upgrading yourself, you're upgrading everything in your life. It's like the next level, isn't it? Which is what you're doing. What you've done so far has got you to here, and now you want to be over there.
Yeah.
We've got like how many months? You know, like if we're going 6-month windows, we're starting in May. Oh my God, we're going to have you doing something else by December. Times are ticking.
I mean, what's going to happen at Christmas this year?
Where are you going to be? How many animals are you going to have? I mean, God, who knows? I love that. But I think it's useful. If you're here as well, I can know there's some people watching. Just say hi. Tell us who you are. Ask us any questions as well. Ask Laura any questions. Because in May, when you joined us in April, obviously there was a reason you hadn't done it before, right? You don't have to go into the reason, but like you didn't just go, right, I'm doing Selling with Certainty and Soul, and then all of a sudden, all right, I'm going from like it wasn't even it was a pipe dream, wasn't it, to just doing it. You had to do some inner work, didn't you? You had to change some beliefs. It doesn't just
and that was kind of it. And it was, hey Mel. It was totally working with you guys, and one of the questions that you're so bloody good at asking is it true? And pointing out that some of the stuff, some of it's beliefs, some of it's just the stories we tell ourselves, but for whatever reason, we believe the bullshit that we tell ourselves. And when I first joined, I was firmly in the belief that I can't possibly move right now.
Yeah.
I can't do this, can't do the other. I've got this responsibility, I've got that responsibility. I'm sort of tied in this location. It's not really where I want to be, but I'm living with it for now, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, are you? I'm like, yeah. Like, are you? I'm like, think so? Like, are you? I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm tying myself here.
Well, it's so true though, isn't it? Because when we believe something to be true, we don't even question it, challenge it. We
No.
just, that's the truth. That's a fact. And that's
Yeah.
that. We don't.
And similar to what you've said before, I think I heard it. I think it was on the Selling with Certainty and Soul, actually. Donna makes a comment in there that she believes that you can only earn 50 quid an hour by being a coach.
Yeah.
When you first started, right? And then someone else has said to her, well, I know this guy who's charging like 70 grand a client. And she's like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly. But
in her mind at that time, that was concrete, that was how it is.
Yes.
And that was the same for me. It wasn't the price tag or anything else, but it was that I can't do this. I can't leave.
Yeah.
I hide. I'm here. Like, I've made my bed, I've got to lie in it. And you're just like, well, move the bed. And I was like, oh yeah.
But and you're amazing, because once you leant into that and questioned it and looked for different evidence to the contrary, like challenged, is it true? It could be true if you want it to be, or it could not be true, and there are different options. It opens you up, because we're like this. I always think like, well, like horses with blinkers on, we're like, that's the only option. And then we go, is it true? And we'll go, oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, this or this. And then we get to make a choice from all of these different options instead of just being like this. But you made choices very quickly, right? You're an action taker. Once you decide you're going to do something, that's it.
Yeah. But that's kind of it. Like, once you've realized that you are the only person in your own way and you are what's holding yourself back, once you have that epiphany, like, I personally couldn't not act when I realized it was me, because, well, it's me then. So I either do something about that, or I accept the fact that I'm not doing something about that. And that is also my choice and my decision.
Yeah, I love that. And it's not that you didn't have fear. If you've joined us, say hi. Or if you've got any questions for Laura, please ask them. It's not that you didn't have fear in the way, right? It's not that you haven't had imposter syndrome or fear-based thoughts or things to get in your way, but you've just decided not to sit in that. And
and the more I kind of thought about it, like, I did it with my business and my life years ago, when I was just, it's so easy to get caught in the what ifs.
Yeah.
What if this? What if that? What if I can't pay the bills? What if people laugh at me? What if whatever, right? Whereas actually, what if it's the best thing that ever bloody happened? What if it all works out? What if it's the best thing that I can't even imagine right now, and it surpasses everything I've ever dreamt of? What if that? Why can't that be true? And doing that, and just kind of just going with it, and having that trust and that faith that, it's always worked out for me in the past. And as I came up with the other week with you, when you've got the facts, you can tell the fears to fuck off.
Yeah, love that. When you've got the facts, you can tell the fear to fuck off. Love it.
And I had the evidence. The facts, that actually every time I've backed myself, every time I've gone with my gut instinct and my intuition, and I've trusted in me, it's all bloody been brilliant.
I love that.
So why wouldn't that be the case again?
And it has been.
Yeah.
Because like you say, you're in the field walking around thinking, this was what I did a year ago when I was doing my visualization, Selling with Certainty and Soul, which was last April, and now I'm living it. So it's like, oh my God, now is the next Wouldn't It Be Fun If game, right? As we go through mind code, and like you say, now it's like, right, well, what else do I have to transform by December? Like I say, one timeline. I love that. So what would you say to anyone? Because we've got like a few people who are interested in joining mind coding, and they're a bit like, not sure if it's fit for me. Like you've said, you're not a coach, but you're a business owner, you're a leader, you're a personal development junkie. What would you say to somebody who's thinking about joining?
Do it. Just bloody do it. Get off the fence. You're only going to get splinters in your ass. Just do it. Like, because if not now, when? Now is the only time we have, right? That's your bloody thing, right? Now is your time too. But, I know people who sadly didn't make it to whatever age and would have loved to do whatever. And I'm in this privileged position where currently, as far as I know, I'm doing all right and I'm hopefully here tomorrow and the next day. But, I'm backing myself because I am the best bet I've got, and I've got the proof of that in the past. So I'm absolutely bloody jumping into this, heart open, eyes open, see what the hell's in front of me and what options are available to me. Why wouldn't you do that? Like, if you don't believe in yourself, why would you expect anyone else to?
Yeah, I love that. And you've got the evidence to show how you've transformed your life in the last 6 months by applying the skills and tools. And now it's like, now that you come on the journey, and Mel, who's also on, is joining us as well. Just a noise. It's Angus. I thought it was somebody at the door, but Angus rang in for us to open the kitchen door. He'll have to wait. It's the next level. It's the next upgrade. It's just deepening it.
And as you guys always say as well, new level, new devil, right? And I know as I go through these next stages, there's gonna be more work to do, whether that's the same limiting beliefs showing up in a different way.
Yeah.
Whether that's a new load of stuff, whether that's me going, oh, well, I'm not really that person who.
Yeah.
Well, why the fuck aren't you? Like,
yeah.
Become it.
I love it. I love it. True. This is what you get from Laura. Straight shooting, direct, honest truth.
Can't be anything else, sorry.
Let's tell the fear to fuck off. Take that one down, like write that down from it is. And bet on yourself. And we're talking about this in Stuck to Unstoppable, won't we? Bet on yourself. You're the safest bet, not the biggest risk. You have got to bet on yourself. Bet on yourself every day. We did a little bet model even, didn't we? But it's like, bet on yourself as if you're a winning lottery ticket. No, you're only going to win. And this example of you and what you've done in your life shows the possibility of what can happen. Like if we all just bet on ourselves every single time we wanted to make a decision in our lives, we'd all just be unstoppable, right?
And the other thing for me, though, thanks, Kat, is she wants you to know she bets on herself too. I mean, cats know the Egyptians worship them as gods and they expect nothing. But I know every other time if I've been in that sort of uncertainty thing and I'm like looking for external validation or whatever it may be, the other people's advice, as well-meaning and as well-intentioned as it was, probably kept me smaller than I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to keep me safe and where they knew me and where they felt comfortable and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
But actually, it delayed a whole bunch of stuff, or it just I didn't do what I actually wanted to do. And I listened to them and I was like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that thing.
Yeah.
And I was kicking myself for it. So, as well-intentioned as other people may be, they're not you. They're not going through what you're going through. They haven't got your experiences to build on. Like, if you're not going to bet on you, no one else is going to. And just bloody do it.
Love, love, love. You've been told, you've heard it here. I'm going to put the link in the comments again, but it's all over the socials. It's in my profile. It's in Donna's. So if you want to know anything else about mind coding.
Oh, I love that, Mel.
DM, what's Mel said? All about leaning into the internal whispers and not drowning yourself in the outside shout. Oh my goodness, we're full of one-liners. All about leaning into the internal whispers, the pipe dreams, the wouldn't it be funny?
That voice inside, you always know.
Yes, I love that. And not drowning yourself in outside shouts. Yes, love that. Thank you. Amazing. Well, thank you. We've had Kat, we've had you, we've had the this. I mean, love. Good. Right. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story. And if you're watching this on playback, #replay, then any comments, just put them in the comment. If you've got any questions, reach out to me, DM me. You've got until next week, until the doors close, and then mind coding, this first ever launch of mind coding, will not be seen again at these prices. Won't be seen again because we're doing this for the first time only. So you've got until next week to jump in. So if you're wanting to jump in, do what Laura does, bet on yourself and just fucking say yes. And if you've got any questions because you're sitting on the fence with sparks in your ass, DM and we'll get you to just say yes. It's the way it rolls. So good, right? Okay. Have a fab Thursday. I think I'm back next week. Mel, who's on? We've got Mel next week, and we've got Sandra, which is going to be amazing. So, and yeah, it's Donna's 50th birthday on Monday. Whoop, whoop. So we're going to do like
All happening.
lots of posts and stuff and show her the love as well. She's just gone away actually to a lovely little caravan with the family for a couple of days. So they're just up next to a beach, just in the middle of nowhere, enjoying some peace. So that'll be lovely for them. So, right, okay. I'm going to say goodbye. Like I say, let us know if you've got any questions. Thank you so much, Laura, for joining us. And we'll sign out till next week. Bye, guys. Bye.